So I wasn't really sure if I wanted to make this video since I kind of want to keep it a secret, but in the last year my legs, they have put on so much mass and I just get questions about it every single day. How do I do it? Am I natural anymore? What the hell is going on, Magnus? Well, fear no more, friend, because in this video I'm going to be telling you exactly how I got my legs from this to this within a year. Let's go. Well, if you couldn't tell, that was sarcastic as fuck. It's embarrassing how tiny my legs are compared to my upper body. Surprisingly enough, this wasn't always the case though. I love doing squats, and a bit over a year ago I actually trained my legs 3 times a week and I saw good results. I've trained my legs for many years, but I've had an issue with my ankle in the past due to breaking it by being a retard on a skateboard, so I've never really had big legs. But once I started training them a year ago with frequent squatting, I was seeing great results. So last year on my 18-year-old birthday, the 27th of September, I went to the gym and I had to rush through the session due to celebrating with my family. But in the gym while doing Romanian deadlifts, I ended up tearing my hamstring. More specifically, I tore the semitendinosus, which is one of the hamstring muscles, and I low-key got Alzheimer, but I just remember the feeling of the muscles ripping off the bone. It's pretty safe to say that it completely ruined my birthday. But fast forward a year, here we are. For the past year, I've been doing these pathetic crippled leg workouts, which has made me hate the gym every single time. But enough about being a sad little crybaby. I can finally start to train it somewhat normally again, and this time, they will get fucking massive. So what you just saw me make is the pre-workout meal for today. Going to hop into a leg session pretty soon, and I'm going to be doing a voiceover over the leg session talking about exactly how I'm going to get my legs big, because they definitely aren't, but at least I have the knowledge. And in this workout you're basically going to see how pathetic my leg strength is, but yeah, it's going to be pretty fun to build up at least. And I really would have enjoyed taking some pre-workout right now, but I'm actually on a caffeine detox. So yeah, no caffeine for this week. Why? Because your body builds tolerance to caffeine. So if you go off it, for example, for a week, I do it every 6 weeks, then you will get better effects when you return on it because your body builds tolerance, as I said. So yeah, you just resensitize your body to caffeine, thus letting it actually do more when you're on it. And that's why for today's pre-workout, I'm going to be having tea. Oh fuck, that was hot. I'm here with Mr. Jack, big back, small ball sack. Let's go. So going into the leg workout for today, we're starting off with squats. As you can see, I'm not that strong simply because, yeah, I haven't been able to squat properly for like a year, but I'm excited to build my way back up. Squat form is looking pretty solid for the low amount of time I've been spending on squats, but I have a few things to work on. I am rounding my lower back a bit too much on the bottom range of the movement, and besides that, it would have been nice if I could have gone below parallel, but I can't because of my fucked up ankle I talked about previously. It's basically fucked for life. Can't stretch it, can't foam roll it, can't do nothing about it, but it's okay. I wear squat shoes. People have it a lot worse in the world. People who have no legs, so I should be fucking grateful for just one slightly retarded ankle. That's all fine, mate. So I can't wait to get my legs bigger, and how exactly am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to be training a 5-day split, and for the legs, I'm going to be training legs 2 times a week. One is going to focus a bit more on strength and one a bit more on hypertrophy, but both of the days complement each other. It's just what they focus on, and I'm going to be using squats as the main exercise for getting huge legs. Besides that, I'm definitely going to be using hack squats, as you can see on the screen. It's an amazing exercise for the quads. A lot of people would even argue that it's better for the quads than squats, and I can definitely see the scientific reasoning for that. It basically puts more tension on the quads and less tension on the other muscles, plus you can recover a lot better from hack squats compared to squats, so you can actually do more total volume. So yeah, it's an amazing exercise. Moving over to a physique update with pumped legs. Here they are. They actually don't look bad in this video, to be honest, but It's simply because I have a low amount of body fat, so they look pretty defined and they look bigger than they actually are in real life. So yeah, and moving over to the next exercise is the seated calf raise. So I'm going to be training my calves 3 times a week on my new program. Why? Well, because I want them to grow, and yes, genetics play a role, and yes, most people don't know how to train their calves in order for them to grow. So will they grow? Yes. Will they look amazing? Probably not. I'm fucked. But yeah, we can always improve our own blueprint. And moving on to the last exercise is the cable crunch. It's one of my favorite exercise for the abs. Pretty easy to do, pretty easy to progressive overload as well. Highly would recommend it. It's one of my staples. A few people have been asking me on Instagram to make a YouTube video about abs, so if you want to see that, please comment it down below, because I'm going to make it if you want it. Yeah, a lot of people ask me about my abs, and it's mostly due to achieving a low body fat through a calorie deficit, but it also has a lot to do with training them, because you can be skinny as fuck and have no abs, okay? You still have to train them. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this voiceover. Let's get to the next part of the video. I gotta start eating grapes more, man. They are so good. Oh, fuck. But anyways, I've been having something on my mind lately that I've thought about pretty much every single day, and I think that this can help you out as well. It is Memento mori. It basically just means that you're going to die. You're mortal. One day, both you and I were going to be laying under the dirt and be eaten by worms, because yeah, we're going to be dead. There's no way around it. No time machine, no fucking time traveling, whatever. We just gotta come to acceptance that we're going to die. And I like the Memento mori quote a lot, because it's not there to make us depressed, make us sad, make us angry, and make us anxious. It's there to remind us that we don't have limited time on this earth and we can't always get it back. So yeah, I've just been thinking about that a lot lately. And if you constantly remind yourself that you are mortal, that you're going to die, that yeah, money you can always get back, but you can't get back time, then you're probably going to do a lot better actions in your life. You're going to do stuff that scares you, because you know that this might be the only opportunity you ever have for it, and life is too short to waste opportunities, because you might never even get them a second time. But going back to that Memento mori thing for like the 5th time now, I think I'm going to try to switch up my content a bit. I'm still going to make informative videos, but I actually want to push myself out of my comfort zone. And in previous videos, I've talked a lot about comfort zone and how you should not stay in it. You're definitely not going to improve and grow in it. No one who's ever been great has stayed inside of their comfort zone. You have to get scared. You have to be open to, yeah, just go into new environments and be scared, because you have to be scared to grow. So I think I'll try to implement a few like in public stuff in my YouTube videos, just so that you can see me stepping out of my comfort zone. It's probably going to be very funny to watch me just making myself look like a dumbass in public, and hopefully it will be some inspiration to you as well, to just start to not give a fuck about what other people think of you, so that you can live freely and so you don't feel judgment from people. So yeah, definitely going to implement that in future videos. I've talked a lot about stepping out of my comfort zone, but when I've been reflecting a bit on it, I haven't really done it as much, and that kind of sucks, because I hate to be the one to talk the talk and not walk the walk, but that's kind of what I've done, to be honest. So it's time for me to step the fuck out of my comfort zone, okay? Everyone can say, oh, step out of your comfort zone, oh, but not a lot of people do it, and I gotta become one of those who does it, because I don't want to stay in the comfort zone. I want to grow. I want to have an amazing life filled with amazing people and amazing opportunities. And the only way for that is to do freaking things that scare me. So I hope that this talk made you think about things that scare you, and that you probably should chase them and you shouldn't avoid them, because yeah, you can, but then you're just going to be sitting inside your room entire life and regretting things that didn't happen, or things that could have happened but you were too much of a pussy to even attempt it. Yeah, that has pretty much been this entire video. If you liked the video, like the video, and if you didn't like the video, of course dislike it and tell me what I can improve on in the comment section below. Pretty random topic at the end of this video, but I just felt like sharing it, and I hope you got something out of it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, bye.